How to start an Airbnb business. Have you ever thought about turning your spare room or vacation home into a lucrative business venture? If so, Airbnb may be just the platform for you. With millions of users worldwide, this online marketplace offers endless opportunities to make passive income by renting out your space. But where do you start? In this video, we'll give you all the tips and tricks you need to know to get started with your own successful Airbnb business. From saving money on expenses to obtaining a business license and everything in between, let's dive in. Starting an Airbnb business may seem daunting at first, but it's actually a lot simpler than you might think. To begin with, you'll need to create a listing for your property on the Airbnb website. Make sure to upload high-quality photos and write a thorough description of the space. Next, you'll want to set your pricing and availability. This will require some research into similar listings in your area to ensure that your rates are competitive. Once you have bookings coming in, it's important to communicate promptly and effectively with your guests. Responding quickly to inquiries and being accommodating can lead to rave reviews, which will help attract future bookings. Be prepared for unexpected issues that may arise during guest stays. Having backup plans in place for things like key pickup or emergency maintenance can prevent stressful situations from spiraling out of control. By following these simple steps, anyone can start their own successful Airbnb business. When it comes to starting an Airbnb business, one of the most important things you need to consider is your finances. Starting any type of business requires some level of investment, and running an Airbnb is no exception. However, there are several ways you can save money and reduce costs when setting up your rental property. The first thing you should do is create a budget that outlines all the expenses associated with starting and maintaining your Airbnb. This will help you get a clear picture of how much money you'll need upfront and what ongoing expenses to anticipate. One area where many hosts overspend is on furnishings and decor for their rental property. While it's important to create a comfortable space for guests, there are plenty of ways to furnish your property without breaking the bank. Consider buying second-hand furniture or checking out discount stores for affordable decor options. Another way to save money as an Airbnb host is by doing as much work yourself as possible. From cleaning between guests to handling guest inquiries, taking on these tasks yourself can save hundreds or even thousands in labor costs over time. Ultimately, every dollar saved goes towards increasing profits, which translates into more revenue being generated from renting out properties through platforms like Airbnb. Before you start your Airbnb business, it is important to determine the legal requirements in your area. One of the most crucial aspects is obtaining a business license. A business license is a permit that allows you to operate legally within a specific jurisdiction. Without this document, you could face penalties and fines for running an unlicensed business. The process of obtaining a business license varies depending on where you live. Some places require only basic information about your business, while others may ask for more details such as proof of insurance or zoning compliance. It's essential to research and understand the regulations in your area before applying for a license. You can usually find out what documents are required and how much it will cost by contacting your local government office or checking their website. Once you have obtained your business license, make sure to keep it up to date by renewing it regularly as mandated by law. This will ensure that you stay compliant with all applicable laws and avoid any potential legal issues down the line. Remember that securing a valid business license is just one step towards building a successful Airbnb enterprise, but it's an essential one. Owning property is a crucial aspect of starting an Airbnb business. As an Airbnb host, you need to have a suitable property that meets the guests' needs and offers them comfort during their stay. Firstly, it's important to find a location that is attractive to potential guests. This could be in a popular tourist area or near transportation hubs such as airports or train stations. Consider factors like safety, accessibility, and nearby amenities when choosing your property. Secondly, ensure that your property meets all legal requirements for hosting on the platform. Check local zoning laws and regulations before listing your rental space on Airbnb. Additionally, you'll need to invest in proper maintenance and upkeep of the property to provide guests with a comfortable experience during their stay. Regular cleanings, routine inspections of appliances and furniture are essential aspects of owning rental properties. Remember that owning multiple properties can increase your earning potential significantly through passive income streams from rentals. So consider expanding your portfolio as you grow your Airbnb business over time. Subleasing is a popular way to generate income from your Airbnb business, especially if you do not own the property. The concept of subleasing involves renting out a portion or all of your rented space to other guests. However, before you start subleasing your Airbnb property, it's essential to make sure that you have permission from the landlord or owner. One benefit of subleasing is that it allows flexibility in pricing and availability for different guests' needs. You can offer short-term rentals at higher rates during peak seasons or events while lowering prices during off-seasons. Additionally, subleasing can help create more passive income streams by managing multiple properties as an Airbnb host. However, there are some risks associated with subleasing as well. You may face legal issues if your lease agreement prohibits subletting without prior consent from the landlord. It's crucial to read through any contracts carefully and seek legal advice if necessary before deciding on this option. In summary, while there are potential benefits to consider when it comes to subleasing for your Airbnb business, careful consideration and research must be done beforehand so that you avoid any complications down the road. Passive income is a buzzword that has been thrown around quite frequently in the world of entrepreneurship. But what exactly does it mean, and how can you generate passive income through your Airbnb business? In simple terms, passive income refers to earnings generated without active involvement or effort on your part. As an Airbnb host, one way to generate passive income is by renting out your property while you're away. By doing so, you'll be able to earn money even when you're not actively managing or promoting your listing. Of course, this will require some initial work in setting up your listing and ensuring that everything runs smoothly when guests arrive. Another way to generate passive income through Airbnb is by subleasing properties that you don't own but have permission from the owner to rent out. This way, all maintenance and repairs are handled by the property owner while tenants pay rent directly to them with a percentage going towards the sublease holder, you. Generating passive income through an Airbnb business requires some upfront effort but can lead to long-term financial benefits for hosts willing to put in the time and energy required. In the world of real estate, Airbnb has become a popular way for property owners to earn extra income. However, it's important to keep in mind that owning and running an Airbnb business is still a serious endeavor that requires time, effort, and responsibility. If you're considering starting an Airbnb business, remember to prioritize saving up for initial expenses such as furniture and supplies. It's also crucial to obtain any necessary licenses or permits from your local government before opening up your property for guests. Additionally, owning property isn't always necessary. Subleasing can be just as effective if you're looking to generate passive income without purchasing a new property outright. At the end of the day, starting an Airbnb business can provide lucrative opportunities for enterprising individuals interested in real estate and hospitality. By following these tips on how to get started with your own venture today, you'll be well on your way towards achieving success in this exciting industry.